It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Bills and the Jags.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
I remember when he came out of Wyoming, the big question mark, could he be accurate enough to be a star in the NFL? I think it's safe to say he's put all of us in our place and put those doubts to rest. He can roll out and run it. He can bomb it over your heads. Everything in between. He is an absolute nightmare for defenses to try and prepare for. And when he's on, he's an MVP caliber player each and every time he takes the field.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
On 2nd and 7, Allen, that's complete. It's Cornell Powell.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39-yard.
It's caught. Smith. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen now looks to throw.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon.
On the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Running out of the gun with ETN. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The Jaguars are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup at 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down. Here's Etienne.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They snap it to Herbert. Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Allen. It's complete to Diggs.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And again, it's Allen. He'll find completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Michael Carter,
34 yards. And the point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Michael Carter who finished it all off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Play action. It's Herbert. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
He'll dump this off to Carter, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They call it a loss of a yard there. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
We'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Well, they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Carter. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
They'll try the left side. Drummond.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Allen. Powell on the catch.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
From the 36, Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He'll get that one to Carter complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. On play action, Allen. Going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Allen again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead.
So they're able to gain that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
A give to Etienne running right. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
On the counter, Etienne.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to the ground with Etienne.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Touchdown! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jags have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time... drive, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Herbert now. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw here, Herbert to Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. Doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Matthews. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Again, it's Matthews. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this 3rd quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
Now Herbert following the turnover. He'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really just...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Justin Jefferson from 10 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Carter on the read option. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 62 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Allen now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet. You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception,
They've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And the catch made, it's Patton. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. Etienne up the middle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be brought down right at the edge of the goal line at the 1-yard line. 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They run it. It's Matthews. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third. Back now in Buffalo. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Allen's throw is complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Allen to throw once more. And that will be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now, he's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen goes right back to Smith again. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Going for it, it's Carter. Nice move at the 5. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Carter is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Carter. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Allen going to try and keep it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want...
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Still 1st down.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On second down, ETN once more. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 36 yards.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Allen's throw complete there to Smith.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Allen got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So the drive runs up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out come the Jags.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jaguars, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
Jumped in the trenches, no one is better than all of us, and that's why all of us